water's generally still, and I couldn't tell you what's below the surface of the water. This is the Victoria Street Bridge. One side of the bridge, the left side as I'm looking at it now, or as I'm running, is Victoria Street. You cross the bridge, it becomes McDermott Drive, which it stays until the next intersection where it becomes Queen Street. Now, again, as you can see, reasonably flat here, but a bit of a dip down and then a long rise. It's not terribly steep, just long. I think the official name of this track is the River Walkway, or the Wallandilly River Walkway, which makes more sense, of course. It used to be just a dirt track, but over the years just fell into rack and ruin, and no one used it because it's unsafe and overgrown and whatever. And around 2018, 2019, somewhere around that period, the then Commonwealth government, the state government, started giving the council money to pave it. There's only a couple of stages. The top side of the river there, between the two pedestrian bridges, the one where we started and the one that I just came down, which is just, well, I came down earlier, which is just ahead here, was the last section to be done. That's called Riverside Park track. I think with all the tracks that the council has laid down around town that are either cycleways or running tracks exclusively, rather than just footpaths on the road, they say there's about 17 kilometres of cycleways and so on. I'm not doubting them, but I think I've run most of them a good few times. This large rusty circle that you can see ahead is a piece of public art called Unbroken that the council commissioned, and a sculptor up in the Highlands, I think Mossvale somewhere around there, made and was installed there. A little bit further along, just around the bend, you might not be able to see it just yet, but it's coming up. Here's a large pink balloon. Well, some people say it's a pink balloon, some people say it's something else. I won't tell you, but I'll leave it for your imagination. It's on top of the light pole there. There's also a piece of public art. I don't know if it's got a name or not. Should be coming into your view about now, up on the light pole there. You might have noticed also along the way these picnic tables and park benches. So if you're just out for a leisurely stroll by yourself, or with your kids or whatever. Take a backpack, bring some lunch and some drink, have a little rest, enjoy the riverbank. Today would be a good day for that because it's quite pleasant and there's no wind. Another of these park benches I mentioned a moment ago. And this big 4 you can see here is the 4 kilometre mark of the park run, which means obviously you have 1 kilometre to go to the finish line, which is up the top of the hill rather than down the bottom where the start line is. And that's necessary, of course, to make sure that it is excuse me, a 5k course. Then I guess when you got to the top, you'd make a left and run through the car park towards the finish line, which is somewhere close to where I started, I hope. One thing I would say is when I finish, when I upload these clips, or look at the last lot of clips that I uploaded, you'll see my map of where I ran and where I'm running now, and you'll also see a link to the running festival and their map. There's the official map and the official distances and all that. I'm not doing this on their behalf, or they're not they haven't given me the imprimatur, if that's the right word. Just a local bloke who runs, and I thought I'd do this. So I guess it goes without saying, but I'll say it anyway. Pay attention to the pre-race briefing, if there is one, and I'm hoping that at strategic places like the turnaround point, there'll be a marshal and there'll be flags or something to show you where to go. It's a fairly flat section here, although there's a bit of a headwind blowing now. Which isn't too bad actually, because it helps to cool you down a bit. Some days it can be quite strong. It's coming in from the southwest, out from Crookle way, and some days on parkrun day it can be quite strong. You don't get much benefit from it when it's behind you when you start out, but you feel it when you're on the way back and you want to finish. Coming up to a section of the riverbank where there's a large family of geese, or a large flock of geese that live. That's their launching point for getting into the water. They're pretty friendly, and time the race is on, I suspect I'll be in the water. and probably won't bother you at all. But I'm just letting you know they're there. Also ducks. The ducks of course aren't quite as fearsome as the geese can be. You can see the blue arrows here indicating this is the parkrun course. These birds here aren't ducks, I think they're plovers, but I don't know anything about birds, so maybe they're not. And here are the geese just around here. I just hope I get through without any problem. Honk honk. Honk honk, goosey goosies. That might sound stupid. And so if you were doing the half marathon, you would keep going over the bridge and do the same lap just all over again. If you're doing the 10k, you go this way. Keep going. And I reckon the finish line will be somewhere about here. And if you can see that 10.17 and 59.42. Look at the heart rate, is about what I expected. Hope you can see that. Well, thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the 10k and my talk about Philly Bowden and her travails in the US, my observations on managing the mental side of sport as well. I'm just going to walk up and down here a bit to do a bit of a cool down. Through the gates up there, you can see is the Goulburn Historic Waterworks, one of the first mechanical waterworks in mainland Australia. It's open some days of the week, obviously today by the look of it, and open on weekends. I think, I don't want to be quoted, but I think there's a cafe there where you can get coffee and snacks. If that's not the case, admission's free, but if it's not the case, there's a cafe in the garden centre here next door, and when you come out of the car park here, if you turn left and head up and go across the bridge, you'll come to a cafe called K&G's, So there are no shortages of coffee places around here for those who need a coffee fix or looking for lunch or whatever. Alright, as I said, thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed my 10k talk, and I'll catch you in the next video.